Hello everyone, today we will be escaping from the DOGDAY prison.
Hi everyone, Dobie is here too.
As you can see, we're behind bars, and our goal today is to escape from here.
Could it be that he locked us up as revenge for our past escapes from his friends?
Let's quickly climb into this ventilation shaft. I think we can get out of this cell through it. Look, there's a corpse here. He probably tried to escape too, but it didn't work out for him.
Let's keep climbing higher and higher. I think this will help us get out of here faster.
Oh, look, there's a red button here. We need to press it.
Let's jump on these platforms. I hope they don't fall down.
Oh, look, there's another ventilation shaft here. I think there are so many ventilation shafts in this house for a reason.
Hooray! We're finally done with the ventilation shafts. Look over there. DOGDAY is nearby. We need to be careful.
Oh, there are so many corpses here. We should make sure we don't end up like them.
DOGDAY is running right behind us. We need to break away from him quickly.
Look at that arrow. I think we should follow it.
Let's jump on these pipes. They should lead us somewhere farther away from DOGDAY.
I think they won't catch us here. We're too high off the ground.
Even though we're safe, we need to be careful, or we could fall down.
Let's quickly drop down. I think they definitely won't reach us there.
Oh, there are a lot of corpses here again. It seems like they didn't manage to escape from here.
I hope the stalls are empty. I wouldn't want to encounter anyone there.
Wow, let's dig this hole even bigger. I think then we'll be able to get out somewhere.
Let's dig even better.
Oh, we fell into a secret room. It's so big.
Woo, there's lava below. We need to try not to fall in, or we'll get roasted.
Yeah, we need to jump carefully. I don't want to get roasted like a KFC chicken.
I was just thinking, where did the lava come from here? Are we really this close to the Earth's core?
I think we're not that close. This lava is probably artificial.
Wow, that's a giant skull. It looks intimidating.
Those are some deep pits. We need to be careful not to fall into them.
Well, we can handle it.
Look, there's a whole road here. I think we should go there.
That's a huge road. It could accommodate 1,000 trucks at once.
Look, there's a giant ball flying above the road. We need to hide from it.
That ball was gigantic. Good thing it didn't crush us.
I wonder where they get such enormous balls from.
I think they have a whole factory for producing them.
Look, I think we should go there. That's probably the entrance to a new zone.
Maybe? Yeah, here we go again. Something new.
There are a bunch of corpses here again. We need to escape from here as quickly as possible.
DOGDAY is here again. We need to make sure he doesn't catch up with us.
He's very close to us. Just a little more, and he'll catch up with us.
We need to get to that ladder. Most likely, DOGDAY won't be able to climb it.
Yeah, DOGDAY didn't follow us. Now our task is to climb up.
I think it shouldn't be too difficult. After all, we're sheriffs.
Look, we're almost at the top already. That was easy.
Look, there's some lever over there. We need to press it.
Oh, wow! We activated the elevator. I hope it doesn't take us right into DOGDAY's jaws.
You seem quite worried. Everything will be fine.
Here we are. We've arrived. New adventures await us.
Wait a minute. I see a familiar vending machine on the left.
Oh, another red button. I love pressing these.
Judging by the lightning, we're about to become very fast.
Yeah, we're really fast now. I think we can overcome any obstacles.
They prepared a huge obstacle course for us. Where do they find the time for all this?
I think they built this a long time ago. It's just that not many people have managed to escape until now.
But that's not a problem for us. After all, we're really cool.
Hey, Labrador, let's tell the story of how we dressed up as Poppy Playtime characters for Halloween.
It was a crisp October evening and the town was buzzing with excitement for Halloween. Dobie and I, always up for some festive fun, decided to surprise everyone with our costumes. We had been fans of the eerie indie game Poppy Playtime, so we donned our best renditions of Huggy Wuggy and Poppy.
As Huggy Wuggy, I sported a giant plush suit with glowing eyes and oversized hands. It was surprisingly comfortable for something so monstrous looking. Labrador, on the other hand, transformed into Poppy with a sleek black and white costume, complete with a signature doll-like mask, an eerie smile.
Decked out in our costumes, we patrolled the streets, much to the delight and occasional fright of the townsfolk. Children giggled and asked for pictures, while adults marveled at our dedication to the theme. It was all in good fun, and we were thrilled to spread some Halloween cheer.
Of course, being sheriffs, our duty didn't stop with just costumes. We made sure everyone stayed safe during trick-or-treating, reminding drivers to watch out for excited kids crossing the streets and ensuring that everyone followed the rules of the night.
As the evening wore on, we joined the town's Halloween parade, leading the way with our larger-than-life personas. The sight of Huggy Wuggy and Poppy strolling down Main Street brought smiles to faces young and old, and we couldn't help but feel a sense of pride in bringing a bit of magic to our community.
When the night finally came to a close and the last candy had been handed out, We gathered with friends and neighbors to share stories and laughter. Our costumes may have been inspired by a spooky game, but the camaraderie and joy we felt were truly heartwarming. Another Halloween in the books, and we couldn't have asked for a better way to celebrate with our town.
As we took off our costumes and bid farewell to the festivities, we knew that the memories of this Halloween, dressed as characters from Poppy Playtime, would linger for years to come. It was a night of community, creativity, and a reminder that even sheriffs need a bit of playful fun now and then.
Enough with the story. We're moving at high speed and jumping over a chasm. We need to be careful.
Oh, a ladder going up. We're climbing higher and higher. They must have intentionally built such a complicated obstacle course.
Oh, a huge fan lifting us up. This is really thrilling.
Ventilation again. I think they intentionally connect passages like this.
Yeah, I think you're right.
A new room, new adventures ahead, Dobie.
Oh, look, Dog Day is here again. He's everywhere chasing us. We need to find a way to escape from him again.
I think we can't just escape like that. We'll have to defeat him.
Then we need to do it as quickly as possible, or we won't make it out alive.
Let's run to that Foodzuka. I think we can defeat him with its help.
Let's shoot at him as often as possible. That way, we'll deal with him faster.
We'll have to shoot a lot, but we're very accurate. They trained us well in shooting during our sheriff training for a reason.
We need to be careful. He's shooting back at us, and it's slowing us down. We'd better start dodging.
We're already dodging. He's just a good shot, too.
We're almost there. Let's finish this.
Of course, let's start bombarding him with tomatoes.
Let's make a couple of final shots.
Hooray, we finally defeated him. After all this time, we did it.
Hey, Labrador, let's tell the story of how we saved the city from a dreadful virus.
It started with whispers and worried glances among the townsfolk. Rumors of a mysterious illness spreading quickly through our community turned into a grim reality, faster than we could comprehend. Dobie and I, as sheriffs sworn to protect our town, knew we had to act swiftly and decisively.
The first cases were unsettling. People fell ill with symptoms that worsened rapidly. The hospital filled up and fear gripped the streets. But amidst the panic, Labrador and I remained determined to stem the tide of this deadly virus.
We coordinated with local health officials and medical experts, setting up emergency response teams to isolate and treat the infected. Every public space was sanitized, and quarantine measures were enforced rigorously to prevent further spread.
As the virus continued to spread, we faced challenges unlike any before. Misinformation and fear threatened to undermine our efforts, but we remained steadfast in our mission to protect every resident, regardless of the obstacles.
We launched a massive public awareness campaign, educating the community about hygiene practices, social distancing, and the importance of staying informed from credible sources. It was a race against time, but we couldn't afford to lose.
Days turned into weeks, and our resolve was tested. We worked tirelessly, day and night, coordinating resources, delivering supplies, and ensuring that no one was left behind. The toll on our town was immense, but so was the strength of our unity.
Finally, breakthroughs came. Medical teams made progress in treating the virus, and new protocols for testing and containment were implemented successfully. Gradually, the number of new cases began to decline, and hope returned to our streets.
Yo, Labrador, enough with the story. We've got Dog Day to deal with here. We need to defeat him, or he'll crush us.
He created a giant robot with a funny yet frightening face. I hope it doesn't eat us whole.
Oh, we broke one of his arms. Now we need to shoot at the other one.
I'm doing just that. Hopefully his other arm will break soon too.
We're almost there. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, almost done. Just a couple more shots.
Hooray! We defeated Dog Day, the main one. It wasn't easy, but we did it.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, but as sheriffs, we had to do it.
Look, there's a police car over there. I think we should get in and drive away as far as possible.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get out of here as quickly as possible.
Let's speed up as fast as we can and fly down this road quickly.
Look at all the escapees around us. They've gone through the same path as us. I bet it wasn't easy for them either.
There are so many of them, but I'm happy for them. Now they can live a free life.
I'm happy for them too. Their families must have been waiting for them, and now they are free.
Don't forget, we're in a game. I think it's not as bad as you said.
Look, there's some kind of structure over there. Let's climb up there.
Yes, let's do it quickly.
I think it's built specifically for observing the territory. We'll have a better view of everything around from there.
You're probably right. That's likely why it was built.
Here, to get up there, you need to do some parkour. It's definitely not built for regular people. Not everyone can overcome such obstacles.
Well, that's it. I think we've escaped.
Hello guys, as you can see we are in a very pink prison, which means today we will be escaping from Hello Kitty.
Hello, everyone. Along the way, we will encounter many dangerous challenges, but I think we can handle it all because we are sheriffs.
And at the very end, we will face the final boss of this prison, Hello Kitty herself. So make sure to watch the video until the end, guys.
We've already managed to get out of our prison cell and are heading to the next challenge.
It looks like we'll have to crawl through the ventilation system for this. It's strange that this prison has such weak escape prevention. A vent leading to the exit right in the prisoner's cell. Good thing our police station has the best security system in the city.
I agree with you, Labrador. It would be much harder to catch criminals if they were constantly escaping. Meanwhile, we've reached the place we saw from behind our bars, but there's one problem. Hello Kitty is in our way.
It looks like we were too loud. We should have taken stealth courses, but at least we know how to run fast.
I wonder why all the cells here are empty. Could it be that everyone escaped before us? Hello Kitty should consider hiring some assistants.
Well, now we've added ourselves to that list. She's quite a lousy guard, but it doesn't matter, because we still have many interesting challenges ahead of us.
So, through another vent, we've ended up in the men's restroom. I don't think she'll come in here unless she's hiding something from us.
Even the men's restroom is all in pink colors. I have a feeling I'll be nauseous throughout this entire escape.
I blinked, and suddenly we're digging a tunnel in the bathroom. Hopefully, this isn't Hello Kitty's trap.
It looks like it's not a trap, but a secret mine shaft beneath the prison. I wonder if they dug it before building the prison or after. They were probably searching for diamonds here, but found lava instead.
Even the rocks in the cave are painted pink, and it's unnerving me. Why would they do that if no one can see it?
And I think it's their natural color. And the prison is built from these rocks. It's all about saving on painting costs.
Perhaps. I hear strange sounds.
You didn't imagine it. A giant molten boulder just rolled past us. It seems we need to time it right to find a safe place to hide from it.
Great. We made it in time. This was quite a straightforward challenge. I think the next one will be much harder and therefore more thrilling.
Maybe we should try to run straight to the end.
As you can see, that would have flattened us like a pancake. Sometimes it's not worth listening to spontaneous ideas.
Great job, Dobie. We're approaching the next challenge.
I think it's worth looking around.
Oh, he wasn't visible behind the column. Let's run into this room.
I see some kind of lever. Let's press it. Maybe it will help us escape.
It's stuck. This is a great opportunity.
Oh no, that wasn't fair. He's too fast, and there was no room to escape.
Don't worry, Dobie. There's nothing to be concerned about since all our progress has been saved.
Okay, it looks like that lever opened these gates for us. Good, we've escaped.
Listen, these stairs are mesmerizing me. Why did they make them multicolored?
I think it's intentionally designed to confuse us or make our heads spin so that we fall into that guard's trap.
I see an elevator ahead. This prison is so massive.
By the way, what do you think we were put in here for?
I don't know, Dobie. Maybe because we're too good at saving the city and have no competitors.
And how do you like this place? All the walls are pink, and above our heads are hearts and cute kittens. Why build such a gigantic prison at all?
Perhaps to maintain discipline and the mental balance of the inmates, but this is too extravagant even for prison architecture. Maybe it's part of a psychological rehabilitation program.
Maybe they're experimenting with new methods of correcting criminals here? Who knows? Maybe the next step will be a prison with cartoon heroes.
All right, Dobie, while we're here, we need to stay on guard. Maybe we'll have a chance to figure out why they put us here and how to get out of this pink fairy tale.
Yes, Labrador, let's hope for the best. For now, our task is not to miss the opportunity and find a way out of this cute but strange Hello Kitty prison.
Look, it says on the wall that you need a ladder. I think the storage room is the most obvious place for it.
I hope we won't have any problems with her not fitting through the doorway.
Dobie, do you remember how we recently forgot our tasers?
Of course.
Great, then let's tell how it was. This day started out as usual. Dobie and I were preparing to apprehend a well-known criminal, but in our haste, we forgot to bring our stun guns. By the time we arrived, the criminal already knew we lacked our primary means of apprehension. We had to quickly come up with a plan B.
Due to the absence of stun guns, we needed to be clever. I suggested to Labrador that we set a trap. We knew the criminal often hides in an abandoned warehouse with lots of corners and alcoves. We decided to set up a trap there using wooden crates and ropes.
We quickly built the trap, hid, and waited. When the criminal arrived at the warehouse, he unexpectedly fell into our trap. I immediately sprung out of hiding and blocked his escape route, while Dobie helped secure him.
The criminal was surprised. and caught in the trap we improvised. Without stun guns, we successfully apprehended him using our ingenuity and quick reaction. This incident taught us to be prepared for anything, even when we don't always have all the necessary equipment at hand.
We only have one valve left to close.
By the way, it's been a while since we faced a boss. I have a feeling we'll encounter one very soon.
Hey Dobie, I was just thinking how lucky we are that Roblox exists. It's not just a game, it's a whole world of opportunities.
Absolutely, Labrador. Roblox is a real gem. I love that you can find a game for any taste there. If you want to shoot, go ahead. If you want something peaceful and calm, you'll find that too.
Yeah, and the most amazing thing is the ability to create your own games. Anyone can try their hand at being a developer. I think it's great for developing creative thinking and programming skills.
Exactly. And many kids have actually learned to program thanks to Roblox. It's incredible. Plus, there's always something new to find because users are constantly creating fresh content.
And don't forget about the social aspect. In Roblox, you can meet people from all over the world, make new friends, and team up. It really broadens your horizons and improves communication skills.
Yeah, I love playing Roblox with friends. It's a great way to spend time together, even if you're far apart.
Wow, meanwhile, we finally reached the long-awaited mini-boss, Hello Kitty's chef.
Quick, grab our weapons and shoot her right in the face.
Why was he placed so far from the entrance?
I don't know, but Hello Kitty's pretty slow, so it won't bother us at all.
Wow, this bazooka shoots food. I wouldn't mind having one at home in real life.
Did you see that? She just hit us with a tomato.
Very good, she has 1/3 of her HP left.
Let's go! Just a tiny bit left. She's insatiable. She's swallowed so much food already.
Why doesn't she just let us pass? Doesn't she realize we're stronger? Anyway, she had a choice. Hooray! We've left this prison without a chef. It's some achievement.
Oh, did you see how she exploded and threw us back several meters? Looks like we really overfed her, and she burst from it.
Well, as we head towards the final boss, let's remember the time we went mushroom hunting in the forest together. But at one point, everything went off script. Dobie and I decided to spend a day off in the forest, gathering mushrooms. It was a beautiful autumn day, and nature delighted us with its colors. We walked along the path, talking and enjoying the fresh air, when suddenly I noticed something unusual among the trees.
Labrador stopped and pointed to a barely noticeable trail leading deeper into the forest. We decided to check where it led, and soon we discovered a secret cave. Inside, we found many cages with various animals. They looked scared and weakened.
Deep inside the cave, we saw a laboratory. Strange instruments and devices were on the tables. Soon, it became clear to us that experiments were being conducted on animals here. In the distance, we heard noise. It was a mad scientist who seemed to be conducting another experiment.
We realized we needed to act quickly. We contacted other services and informed them of our discovery. Meanwhile, we had to come up with a plan to rescue the animals and deal with the scientist.
Dobie, it seems we'll have to postpone our story time because we've reached our final boss, the giant Hello Kitty robot.
Did you see how she was spinning around while waiting for us to approach? Maybe she's been waiting for us and got bored. No worries, she'll have a blast with us now.
Yes, I noticed that too. It looks like we need to shoot at her arms to make her bazooka arms fall off.
Hooray! We've shot off one bazooka. Just a little more to go.
Oh, come on, couldn't they give us a more powerful weapon?
That's it, Sheriff Labrador. These are the final shots.
Yay, we've been waiting for this for so long.
I'm also very happy about our victory. Damn! She exploded even harder. So, let's continue our story.
With pleasure. Our plan was simple. We had to distract the scientist until reinforcements arrived. I suggested creating a small commotion at the cave entrance to attract his attention, while Dobie would free the animals in the meantime.
I found some sticks and stones and began banging them against the cave walls, creating as much noise as possible. Hearing this, the scientist rushed to the exit to find out what was happening. At that moment, Labrador sneaked deeper into the cave and started opening the animal cages.
The animals were frightened, but when they saw that we were there to help, they started coming out of their cages. I led them towards the exit, where reinforcements had already arrived. The scientist was detained on the spot, and his laboratory was dismantled.
Our plan worked, and we managed to rescue all the animals. Thanks to our quick reaction and coordinated effort, the forest became a safe place again for all its inhabitants.
Well, Dobie, that was an amazing adventure. And you guys don't switch off. because we're moving on to the next place. Hello, dear friends. Today we are going to escape from prison.
But this is no ordinary prison. It's the prison of the amazing digital circus.
That's right, Dobie. We're in for some exciting challenges and puzzles. I think we'll even uncover some secrets and mysteries of the actual series, The Amazing Digital Circus. Let's get started.
Strangely, it smells like candy in the ventilation. Maybe they're making cotton candy nearby.
I don't think so. We're in a prison. Have you watched both episodes?
Yes, I recently watched the second episode, and I'm eagerly waiting for the next one. I was really surprised that Kane is an artificial intelligence.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was just Pomni's imagination, and the others were playing along with her.
We got out of the ventilation, and I'm still hoping to find some cotton candy.
What? Did you hear that? It seems we're not alone. Oh my God, why did she come out of the wall?
Hurry, run away from her. Hopefully she's slower than we.
I wonder why they locked us up. Maybe we found the exit of the digital circus.
Look, she got stuck. I think they locked us in the cage because we know too much, or they just don't want to share their cotton candy with us.
Stop talking about it. Do you have sugar brains? If that's the case, then I'll be a zombie.
All right, I won't talk about it anymore. I just want something sweet. It's a pity we can't eat chocolate, and I don't have any dog chocolate.
Have you had chocolate with you all this time? That would have been a great bait. Why didn't you throw it at Pomni?
Honestly, I didn't even think about it. And I doubt the characters of the digital circus know how to eat. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to continuously record their shows, and they already come out very slowly.
It seems we ended up in the toilet through the ventilation. I wouldn't want the service guy to burst into the ventilation while I'm doing my business.
Wait, inspect the other stalls.
Oops! I'm sorry, sir. I'm burning with embarrassment right now. Let's get out of this awkward situation as quickly as possible.
Didn't it seem strange to you that he was just standing there, staring at the wall? Maybe he was eavesdropping on us to find out our vulnerabilities, and he's our main boss. If that's the case, it's a very interesting twist of events. In that case, I retract my apologies.
It seems you're exaggerating, Dobie. Maybe he just hadn't started doing his business yet. Look at his big skull and those bright neon eyes. I would like to have something like him at home. A beautiful statue with lighting.
Yeah, he's really cool. Phew, a giant boulder just rolled past us. It's a good thing we didn't reach it in time. It would have flattened us into pancakes.
Another boulder. That's a very simple challenge. I can't wait for a powerful boss to appear so we can play on equal terms.
Labrador, do you think the characters of the digital circus will be able to get out of it?
I don't know, but every story has an end, and it's likely to be in the last episode.
Curious where we're headed. Ah, it seems I understand now. It's the boss room.
Looks like you guessed wrong. It's Zubal's dungeon. What did they lock her up for?
Oh no, the gates are closed. Look for the lever. It's probably in that room.
Yes, I see it. Strange room. Did Zubal really write all these inscriptions? It seems she's bored here all alone.
Oh no, she caught us. I hope we don't have to start all over again. That was unfair. That room acted like a trap because it was a dead end.
I agree, but our complaints won't help us get further, so let's focus on the game. By the way, guys, leave a comment on which modes in Roblox we should try next. If you want to see Dobie and me play the scariest Roblox map, give us a like.
I have a theory that everything around us is made of plasticine because it's all so bright and colorful. Plastic would have cracked a long time ago. We haven't even tried touching the walls. What if they're actually candy? That's why it smelled so sweet.
Dobie, it seems like you're starting to rave.
Sorry, Sheriff Labrador. It looks like the circus environment is affecting me. Maybe it's hypnotizing me with all its colors, and that's why I'm feeling dizzy. Or maybe it's because I didn't eat this morning.
I hope you don't turn into a hungry zombie with a sugar brain and eat me. Brr! That's scary.
To prevent this from happening, let's take a break from the game and tell the guys a story about how we saved the city from the attack of infected mutant ants.
Of course, it all started when a meteorite fell on the outskirts of the city. Initially, everyone thought it was a rare but harmless natural event. However, it soon became clear that the consequences of the meteorite's impact were far more terrifying. A few days after the fall, we began receiving reports of strange and aggressive ants attacking people and animals. At first, we thought it was just a coincidence, but it soon became evident that these were no ordinary ants.
When we arrived at the scene, we saw that the ants were huge, the size of a small dog, and their behavior was clearly aggressive. They attacked everything in their path, and there seemed to be a strange gleam in their eyes, as if they were being controlled by an unknown force. We immediately evacuated the residents of the nearby houses and began coordinating efforts with scientists and insect control specialists. It was clear to us that the mutant ants were somehow linked to the meteorite.
After thorough investigation, scientists discovered that the meteorite brought a virus from another planet, which mutated the local ants, making them huge and aggressive. The virus spread rapidly, and we had to find a way to stop it before the ants overran the entire city. We organized a search operation to locate the epicenter of the virus spread. It turned out that the main anthill was located near the meteorite crash site. We realized that if we destroyed the source of the virus, we could stop the ants.
Together with the team of specialists, we infiltrated the anthill. It was dangerous and challenging, but we knew we had no other choice. We set explosives and orchestrated a controlled explosion, destroying the virus epicenter.
After that, the ants quickly began to lose their mutant abilities and became less aggressive. Scientists developed an antivirus, which we sprayed throughout the city to neutralize the remaining infection hotspots. The city was saved, and the residents were able to return to normal life.
An amazing story. Being a sheriff sure exposes you to all sorts of new things. And the best part is, now we have something to talk about with our friends.
Yeah, Dobie, being a sheriff is cool. I have a bad feeling it seems like we're about to face the boss battle, finally.
Sheriff Labrador, just look at him. He's so funny. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. You're right, Dobie. Why is he looking in different directions? How can he see us?
To be honest, I feel a bit sorry for him too. Maybe we shouldn't kill him.
Ouch! He threw a tomato at us. Looks like that's all he's capable of. Unfortunately, we'll have to kill him because only then will the gates open and we can move forward.
Okay, let's focus on the boss. Grab the bazooka and shoot the same thing he's shooting.
Oh, take this tomato to the face, Jax.
That's what he deserves. Next time, he won't spoil vegetables and fruits. They could have gone to charity.
My face is already covered in vegetable scraps. Just a little bit more. He has very little HP left.
We did it! Well done!
Phew, he exploded so powerfully. We have his gun left. Maybe it will come in handy later.
Of course it will be needed, Labrador. Ahead of us awaits the final boss, and we still don't know who it is. By the way, who do you think it is?
I think the main boss is Kinger because he's the king. So he's the ultimate boss. Let's tell the guys another story while we're on our way to him. It will be about how we were forgotten on a deserted island for a week.
It seems like one of those days when all plans vanish like smoke. Labrador and I decided to go fishing on a small boat in a secluded bay. But something went wrong. We lost our bearings and sailed into unknown waters.
Yeah, we definitely messed up with navigation. The weather was unstable and we found ourselves on a deserted island, far from civilization. At first it seemed like a thrilling adventure, but as the days passed, we started to worry.
We tried to send out SOS signals, but there was no one who could hear us. We had to survive on that island for the entire week.
But remember, Dobie, it wasn't just a trial. During our stay, we discovered something strange on the northern part of the island. It was a small bunker buried underground. At first glance, it seemed abandoned for a long time, but something inside made us suspect otherwise.
Yeah, and that turned out to be true. In the bunker, we found old records and documents indicating that this island was used by the military for secret experiments in the past. It turned out that research was conducted here to create biological weapons.
Oh, Dobie, it looks like we'll have to postpone the story for a bit because right now we're going to fight the main boss of this map, Kane.
He crafted himself some big combat suit. That's good protection.
You're right. Such a suit would come in handy for us at the police precinct, for example, during prisoner riots or mass terrorist attacks.
Just look at the attention he paid to the details of the suit. There's even a bow tie and a hat. I think he's a bit obsessed with gentlemanliness.
Yeah, thank goodness we took the bazooka from Jax. We would be running around the field unarmed right now, searching for an exit.
We've already taken off one of his arms. He's shooting half as effectively. Let's push harder. We're almost there.
Take this. Get it.
I'm tired of killing him too. When will we defeat him? Maybe we're not hitting him?
Yes.
We did it, Sheriff Labrador.
We need to celebrate this. How about going to the dog cafe?
Not a bad idea. Did you see how beautifully he exploded?
Yay, it seems you wanted to finish telling the story.
Right. Thanks for reminding me. We stopped at finding the abandoned bunker.
We were shocked by this discovery. The history of this place was dark and dangerous. we realized that something needed to be done to prevent further use of the island for sinister purposes.
We gathered all the information we found and did everything possible to reach the nearest settlement and report it. Our persistence and determination allowed us to return home and prevent a potential threat.
So, dear friends, today we escaped from the amazing digital circus prison and went through a lot of challenges, but it's time to moving to the next game.
Hello, dear friends. Today, we're going to escape from an evil dog in Roblox. It's right behind me, but it's asleep, so we're safe for now.
Hello, everyone. Ahead of us are thrilling challenges and boss battles. By the way, if you know the name of this dog, be sure to write it in the comments.
Sheriff Labrador, let's jump on his belly.
Let's do it, but we need to be ready in case he wakes up.
Don't worry about that. I think he stuffed himself and watched TV all night.
It seems we need to get to the ventilation, but there's a small parkour course. Good thing I've been practicing parkour since school.
Oh no, you broke his mom's favorite vase. It seems like he's sleeping soundly. I hope he doesn't notice the shards when he wakes up.
We'll quickly sneak through and escape.
Great, now we need to overcome this giant room.
I see some metal platforms ahead. We need to press the button.
What do you think these trials are for in this dog's house? I don't think he's the one going through them, although they would be good physical exercises, which promote health.
Wow, look, it's a zip line. I used to ride one of these when I was a kid. Maybe it's all to ensure that no one can reach him and disturb his sleep. But here we are, trying to escape from him. Why he kidnapped us is indeed strange.
Look, he has a wife and kids. Why haven't we seen them?
And on the picture on the left, his friend is depicted Talking Tom.
I have a theory that we've entered a universe of talking animals. Perhaps this is a kind of hell, because no one would like to be forced to talk, especially to say exactly what you don't want.
Exactly. And that's why he built these trials to get as far away as possible from the fate of endless talking. Now we just need to find the others and figure out why we were kidnapped.
That's a possibility. It could be that they kidnapped us to replace them in conversations, so they can be free. Or perhaps they feed on other animals, and that gives them the ability to talk.
Or maybe they're just a little bit crazy.
This option is worth considering too. Let's focus on getting out of here and finding out what's really going on.
It looks like we need to climb into the ventilation system. This is the transition to the next location. Hopefully we'll encounter some new characters along the way.
It seems you're right. There's Talking Tom standing there.
Oops, he fell.
Get ready to run. I don't think he has good intentions.
Have you ever seen the Tom with red eyes? He looks like he's ready to flatten us like pancakes.
It feels like he's about to shoot lasers from his eyes. What if he really can do more than just talk? We'd need some interesting superpowers for detaining suspects then.
Why did he hide around the corner? Did he think he wasn't visible?
Perhaps he's a little dumb or just sleepy and not very spatially aware.
He has such funny teeth like a child's. You know, for some reason, he seems even cute to me.
Maybe the environment is starting to affect you. I hope you won't turn into one of them right now. Did all this hypnotize you or something?
I don't even know. I hope I won't get absorbed by this atmosphere. If something's wrong, let me know.
Of course. Back in the ventilation again. We already dealt with Tom. Let's see who awaits us next.
Looks like a children's room. Maybe it belongs to Ben's kid?
You guessed it. It's a girl. I wonder what her name is and if Ben's children are facing the same fate of constant talking like he is.
While you were talking, we fell right into her paws. Why did we get teleported back? I don't think she's as mean as Tom right now.
I think so too. If she wanted to bite us, she would have already gotten out of this grid. It has huge gaps between the bars.
Oh, so we found out her name is Lily. I don't see her brother's room here. Very strange. Is there any point in keeping them so far apart? Guys, write in the comments if you have a brother or sister, and if you share a room together.
Yeah, what if something happened to her brother? And here we are just casually talking about it. Also, perhaps this is precisely why everyone has gone mad and thinks we killed him.
Dobie, you're back to inventing theories again. It's only distracting us from the main goal. I think things aren't as bad with this place as you imagine.
It seems we've entered the central ventilation system, which provides oxygen to the entire complex. We could leave a surprise here.
Let's tell the guys the story of how you and I saved the city from the animal pirates instead. This story began when rumors started circulating in the city about strange events. Animals began behaving unusually, as if under the influence of something invisible.
Many of them fell into a strange trance, and some even disappeared without a trace. Labrador and I began an investigation, and soon discovered that behind all this were animal pirates who were planning to take over our city.
Our suspicions were confirmed when we discovered that the animal pirates had struck a deal with a company from another city to help them create a device capable of controlling the minds of those around them.
These pirates were cunning and well prepared, with a clear plan, and the backing of another company made their threat even more serious. We realized that if we didn't stop them, our city would fall into their hands.
The local scientist helped us determine that their device emitted a sound at a frequency inaudible to animals, but capable of inducing hypnosis and controlling them. We realized that standard methods of fighting crime wouldn't work in this case. So, we decided to create a device capable of absorbing sounds at a frequency that regular animals couldn't hear, and that could help us locate and destroy the enemy's device.
Creating this device was challenging, but we collaborated with the scientists to overcome the task. When we finally completed it, we set out to search for the pirate device, which was hidden somewhere in the city.
We roamed all the streets and alleys listening to the surrounding sounds until we finally noticed a strange signal that our sound-absorbing device picked up.
Oh no! Looks like he woke up and saw that we escaped. We headed toward the source of the signal and discovered the pirate device hidden in the basement of one of the abandoned buildings. We quickly dealt with the pirates' guards and destroyed their device. Thanks to this, the city was saved from capture, and the residents could sleep peacefully.
Yeah, we were awarded the Order of Bravery and even featured in the news. How I love my job. And you?
I also love my job very much. Being a sheriff is very exciting. Every day we face many trials and adventures, which gives rise to more and more new stories. It seems like even a whole lifetime wouldn't be enough to tell you all of them.
Ouch! The ventilation grill collapsed under our weight and we're tumbling down.
In real life, falling like that would hurt. Your tumbling down reminded me of how I went sledding down a snowy hill during my winter vacation. It was a lot of fun.
I also plan to fly to a snowy country for my next vacation and thoroughly enjoy the beauty of nature and the cozy atmosphere.
And in the meantime, we've reached another parkour section, but this time someone has set up trampolines for us. That's very kind of them. Without the trampolines, I don't know how we would have climbed so high.
Just a little more and we'll reach that button. I can't wait to face the main boss of this map. I think it will be Talking Angela since we haven't seen her yet.
I think it will be Talking Ginger, because I haven't seen a female main boss yet, and we also haven't encountered Ginger yet.
What kind of nuclear reactor does he have in his complex and why does he need it? I hope he doesn't plan to destroy all living things.
You know, Labrador, sometimes I wonder how we both ended up on this path. I wonder what led us to choose the profession of sheriff.
Yes, Dobie, that's indeed an interesting question. I remember being fascinated by stories of heroes protecting their towns and loved ones since childhood. Especially inspiring were the tales from my grandfather, who served as a sheriff in his town. How about you? How did you come to this choice?
For me, it all began when I was a teenager. I always loved helping people and felt a desire to do something meaningful. One day, I met a sheriff who came to our school to talk about his work. I was so impressed by his stories of protecting people and maintaining order that I immediately realized, this is my calling. Remember our first operation together? We didn't know each other that well back then, but even then, we felt like we could rely on each other.
Yes, it was a test of endurance and we passed it. But you know, Dobie, I think being a sheriff is not just about skills and abilities. It's also about the desire to serve your community, to be part of something greater.
Well said, Labrador. We chose this profession because we wanted to protect and assist. Every day, we reaffirm our choice by seeing how our work makes the world a bit better and safer.
So, here we are, at this moment. We've reached the door behind which the main boss of this map awaits. And we were wrong about the main boss. It's actually the giant robot, Ben.
Let's shoot him right in the teeth.
I'll try shooting at his legs. Maybe that's his weak spot and he'll fall down.
What a coward Ben is. He didn't even bother to put up a fight at the end, and just opted to make a giant combat robot.
It wouldn't surprise me if he's sitting in his chair right now, either asleep or watching TV with a mug of coffee in hand.
I hope it's not something stronger than coffee, and he's probably watching some football while we're here sweating. That's not fair.
Hooray! Congratulations to us. Leave us some congratulations in the comments. And now it's time for us to leave this crazy house of talking animals.
Hold on, but aren't we also talking animals? Maybe it's related to our abduction. They wanted us to be part of the app about talking animals too. Guys, would you play such a game?
You're back with your scary theories again. Look, our motorcycle won't start. It would be funny if it ran out of gas.
Guys, it's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our escape from the talking animals.
Yes, don't forget to leave comments, like, and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. But it's not time to say goodbye, because we're moving on.
What a beautiful outfit, isn't it, Sheriff Labrador?
We've already started.
Ups! Hello, dear friends! Today we will be playing The Floor is Lava in Roblox!
Yes, that's right, Dobie. As you can see, we're standing on top of a mountain, and the lava is about to reach us.
It looks like we're safe. The lava isn't rising anymore. Guys, don't forget to like for our efforts, and be sure to suggest in the comments which Roblox maps we should try next.
It seems like we're in a giant mushroom forest. Or maybe we're just really small.
I don't like that there are only fly-agarics around me. I have an interesting story related to fly-agarics, but I'll tell it later, so make sure to watch the video until the end.
What a beautiful kitty. Now I want to get a pet too. Please write in the comments what kind of pet you have.
It seems like we need to save up some money first to buy a pet. To do that, we'll have to complete a few more lava challenges.
Did you see that? The girl fell right into the lava. I hope it wasn't us who pushed her. We need to go down and help her.
She's okay. It seems she just singed her hair a bit.
It looks like a country house and a barn. It's a shame it's closed. I would have liked to play with the pigs. I really love them. They are very cute.
I agree with you. It's interesting to think if it's possible to survive lava on a tree. They're here for a reason.
It feels like this is a trap, and quite a few people have fallen for it. I hope they realize it and manage to escape in time.
It seems like it's true. The lava isn't even slowing down. What if it reaches us?
Looks like the roof of the barn got flooded. That's really sneaky.
Only a small piece of the roof of the house remains above the lava. I really like the farm atmosphere. It immediately brings to mind movies about the Wild West.
The lava is settling down. We survived. As for that guy, maybe he's cheating?
I think he just lagged behind.
It looks like there are several parkour challenges of different difficulties here. Why did they spawn me near the easiest one? Are they doubting my parkour skills?
I think all your parkour training since school days has paid off. Because now, the lava will flood all the parkours, except the difficult one, and we'll survive.
It seems like the lava stopped, and even those who completed the easiest parkour survived. Stupid developers, that's not fair.
Maybe the developers are giving a chance for even the youngest children to survive this challenge, but I agree with you.
Wow, it's a picnic. I love them because it's the perfect time to relax and socialize with friends. We should organize a picnic for ourselves soon.
I really want that too. Oh no, it looks like the lava is about to flood those delicious cupcakes. By the way, did you notice we're standing on the handle of the picnic basket?
I hope it doesn't catch fire now, although that would be strange since there's nowhere else to hide from the lava.
Looks like we didn't burn, and the lava stopped, so everything's fine. Now we just need to wait for the end of the round and not slip. That would be a major fail.
I want to go down and check if the cupcakes survived the lava flood. Oh, I even know what this refers to. Hint, it's an old game. Please write it in the...
It's Mario!
What have you done, Dobie? That would have been a good comment bait.
Oh, sorry about that. I interrupted you and didn't hear that.
All right, let's forget about it. Let's just climb up this pipe.
Look, a star! Grab it quickly. Good thing we got here first.
Oh no, it's a fake. Why would it be here then?
I think this is also some kind of reference to a game.
It's possible that this star is also from Mario.
I came up with a joke about lava and a pipe. Listen, why is lava always happy in a sewer pipe? Because it's always in a hot mood.
Ha 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 ha. Let me tell a funny joke too. I'm Sheriff Labrador, and I keep our town safe. When someone breaks the law, I immediately pick up the trail. Or at least my partner.
Ha ha ha! That was funny too. Let's tell guys how you learned to tell jokes.
Of course. In our little town, it was always fun. But I, Sheriff Labrador, was never known for having a good sense of humor. My partner, Sheriff Dobie, always knew how to lift the mood, but I just couldn't manage it. I decided it was time to change that and learn how to tell funny jokes.
Noticing Labrador's desire to become a funny man, I decided to help him. You know, Labrador, I said to him one day, humor isn't just about jokes. It's about seeing the funny side of everyday life and sharing it with others.
Thus began my training. The first thing I did was enroll in local stand-up comedy classes. There, I learned a lot about crafting jokes, comedic timing, and the importance of being confident on stage.
Labrador enthusiastically attended all the classes and even tried to apply his knowledge in our everyday work. One day, we responded to a call about a missing cat, and Labrador, trying to lighten the mood, said, "Well, let's catch her red-handed with a hot mouse."
To my surprise, it worked. People started laughing and the tension eased. I realized that a joke, even the simplest one, can significantly improve the mood.
I was pleased to see Labrador becoming more confident in his jokes. One day, he even organized a mini concert for the children at school, telling funny stories from our work. The kids were thrilled.
But the real test of my new skill came when our town organized a festival. I was asked to perform a short comedy routine. It was a challenge, but I decided to give it a try.
The festival was in full swing, and Labrador took the stage, starting with a simple story about how we once caught a thief who stole a dozen pastries from the bakery. He thought he could get away, but he forgot that we have Sheriff Dobie, the best pastry scent detective in the county.
To my surprise, the audience laughed and started applauding. I continued telling stories, each of which elicited laughter and smiles. At the end of my performance, I received a standing ovation.
This moment was pivotal for Labrador. He realized that humor is not just about jokes, but a way to connect with people, making their lives a little brighter. Now, he often uses his new skills to lighten the mood and uplift those around him.
But in any case, I'm grateful to Dobie for helping me in the beginning and supporting me throughout this journey.
Those are very kind words. Labrador, thank you. Let's conquer this pyramid of chaos.
We even got to the top first. Guys, if you didn't know, let's share an interesting trick. In modes like Floor is Lava, you always need to reach the highest point, meaning to climb as high as possible. I think that deserves a like. By the way, we've already saved up enough money to afford buying some interesting pet.
I like the dragon. Let's get it. Yay! Now we have a very cute pet. We need to take a closer look at it.
Yes, it's cool. I liked it too.
It looks like the Eiffel Tower. Have you ever been to Paris?
Yes, I've been to Paris. Let me tell you more about it.
Well, tell me, Labrador. I'm always ready to listen to your exciting stories.
Before I became sheriff, I loved traveling and discovering new things about our incredible world. That time, I took the earliest flight to Paris, and upon arrival, I went straight to the Eiffel Tower. It was amazing. I climbed to the very top of the tower and felt like a king of the mountain. The view from that height was breathtaking.
I can't even imagine, Labrador. What other interesting places did you visit in Paris?
Oh, there's so much in Paris. I visited the Louvre, where I saw so many amazing works of art. And of course, I couldn't miss stopping by a cafe and trying a real French croissant.
Sounds like an amazing adventure, Labrador. How would you like to visit Paris again on your next vacation? Just with me.
Of course, Dobie. I'd be delighted to share those experiences with you. I think you'd appreciate the beauty and atmosphere of the place.
Thank you, Labrador. I'm already looking forward to this adventure.
Great, it's a deal. And here we are, standing on the monitor. Looks like someone decided to take a dip in the lava.
Looks like this person enjoys taking hot baths. But in any case, one must be careful with hot water because you can burn your paws.
It's very painful, so be careful when pouring boiling water into your tea.
Oh, it's your favorite, Sheriff Labrador, parkour. But here it seems fair. To survive the lava flood, you just need to jump to the end.
It seems like there's not just parkour here, there's even a mini challenge of dodging. If that stick hits your back, it won't be pleasant, and as a bonus, you'll fly into the lava. As far as I remember, I've seen this challenge before in the game Fall Guys. I passed it then, and got the crown. Guys, if you want to see us play other games besides Roblox, be sure to comment and let us know which ones.
Well, here we are on the finish platform, and you were right. The lava flooded everything except us, so your parkour training wasn't in vain.
Look at me trolling this lava. I'm just warming up my paws a little. By the way, if I remember correctly, you promised to tell the viewers who watched until the end a story about a fly agaric.
Yes, thank you for reminding, Sheriff Labrador. This day started like any other autumn day. Labrador and I decided to spend some time in the forest, enjoying nature and the fresh air. The walk was pleasant, but what happened next turned our world upside down.
I remembered this story. As we walked along the path, I spotted a beautiful fly agaric mushroom. Its bright red cap with white spots caught my eye, but I knew they were poisonous, so I warned Dobie to stay away from them.
We continued our walk, enjoying the surrounding nature. But when we returned to our car, I noticed that Labrador was carrying a basket full of fly agarics. I was amazed by his actions and asked what he was planning to do with them.
I explained to Dobie that I wasn't planning to eat them, but rather to use them in various experiments. I've always been interested in nature, and I wanted to explore how fly agarics could be applied in different fields.
And so we returned home, and Labrador began his experiments. He dried the fly agarics, made infusions out of them, and even used them as natural dyes for fabrics. But the real breakthrough came when he found a way to use fly agarics in medicine.
Yes, I developed an ointment from fly agarics that proved to be effective in reducing pain and swelling. It was a real breakthrough for me, and I realized that nature has incredible potential.
Yes, Labrador, you must have felt like a real scientist. But guys, still don't try to imitate us. We're professionals, and our video is coming to an end.
Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave comments. Hello, dear friends. Today, Dobie and I will be playing the scariest map in Roblox, Doors. We are in for a lot of mysterious challenges, and most importantly, we'll be accompanied by various jump scares and a creepy atmosphere throughout the journey. We hope you enjoy watching.
Yes, hello everyone. That's right, Sheriff Labrador. The fans have been asking us to play this map a lot. Thanks to all the likes and comments. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, we've already passed through 2 rooms.
Dobie, finally, we'll test your mettle. You always say you're not afraid of anything, but on all the maps we've played, you've always tucked your tail in fear. Ha ha ha!
Let's focus on the game, Labrador. I hope you didn't forget to put on a diaper yourself.
Look at how many people are with us. I think they, like us, decided to test their nerves. Dobie, how often do you play horror games alone? I get really scared when I'm by myself. It's always less scary with friends.
I don't really like playing alone either. It's definitely calmer with friends. Plus, you can always chat and share interesting stories with friends. It's strange. We're already at the 10th door and haven't encountered a single monster. Maybe the game glitched?
I don't think so, Dobie. These kinds of games love to wait for just the right amount of time, and then a really scary monster suddenly jumps out at you.
Ah, did you see the lights flicker? I think that's a sign that a monster is about to attack.
What? Where did we get teleported to? What should we do? We probably just need to keep moving forward and not look back. It's really scary.
Oh, I get it. We can't just keep moving forward. Let's be careful and watch out for any signs or clues.
Exactly, Dobie. When the turnaround sign appears on the screen, we need to make sure we don't miss it. I hope our whole team handles this monster, or it'll be even scarier alone. By the way, where is everyone? Maybe they got teleported to a nearby room? If that's the case, how does this monster track each player? Maybe there are several of them.
You mean several identical monsters? That's not a bad theory. Maybe we're being teleported to different worlds altogether.
Yes, we defeated the first monster. Looks like our whole team is okay too. Great job, Dobie. It seems there are 2 doors here and only 1 is correct. Do you remember the number of the previous door? It seems it was the 11th door. Oh, there's no 12th door here at all.
I definitely remember that the previous door was number 13. It seems the girl sacrificed herself for our team. Oh no, she's fine. But it must have been painful.
What's that blue light? Could it be another monster attacking us so quickly? I better just walk past as quickly as possible. It's not bothering me anyway. Looks like it was harmless.
We've already encountered 2 monsters. I wonder how many more there are. Please write in the comments. What do you think, Sheriff Labrador? How many doors will we pass today? Judging by our pace, we have a chance to reach the 100th door and beat the game. I really hope so.
I think we'll reach the 50th door. While you were talking, we met an absolutely identical monster with a blue glow. It seems to exist solely to psychologically scare us with its presence. Such jump scares only work on kids. But we've seen worse, haven't we? Perhaps the farther we go, the more frequently we'll encounter monsters. I wonder if it's possible for there to be 10 monsters in one room at once.
Let's keep going. I think we'll encounter a new monster soon. And here comes an attack. The lights are flickering again. Let's run into the closet.
Well, where is it? Was that attack fake and they just scared us? Listen to the sounds. Something cracked, probably the light bulbs.
It seems like we're about to suffocate. We should have practiced holding our breath. Ah, did you see that? Someone just ran by. It's a new monster.
We've already passed 20 rooms, though I don't see one of our team members. Hopefully he'll catch up if you're not dead. Here's a grill. Is this the end? Oh no, it seems we need to do something in the basement to open the gate of the grill. Maybe we need to find something like a button or a lever.
Yes, I think there will definitely be something useful here. Maybe even a flashlight. I think I see a lever behind the grill. Great, he did it.
Let's tell the guys a scary story with an unexpected ending about how you and I went on a spooky quest.
Oh no, just don't remind me of that. I just forgot.
Once I, Sheriff Labrador, along with my partner Dobie, decided to unwind a bit and accept an invitation to a new quest that had opened nearby our precinct. It was called the Labyrinth of Horrors, and we were assured it would be a fun experience. We arrived at the quest, and right at the entrance, we were greeted by an ominous atmosphere. Dim lighting, gloomy decorations, and eerie sounds. But we were confident. What could frighten two sheriffs who had been through so many trials?
As we entered the maze, I was full of determination to prove that we weren't easily frightened. The first rooms were amusing, strange sounds and flashes of light. But the further we went, the scarier it became. In one of the rooms, vicious creatures suddenly appeared. Labrador seemed unfazed, but I could feel my heart pounding more and more. It was especially terrifying to encounter a huge wolf that unexpectedly leaped out of the shadows. We kept going, and the tension was mounting. At one of the turns, we were confronted by a group of terrifying clowns. Their menacing grimaces and sinister laughter making me flinch. I tried to hold it together, but fear was starting to take over.
In one of the last rooms, just when we thought nothing could be scarier, a huge bear with glowing eyes suddenly leaped out from around the corner. Dobie flinched and I felt him wobble slightly. At that moment, I heard a faint sound and realized that Dobie was genuinely scared. I looked at him and saw a dark stain spreading on his pants, which amused me a lot, but I tried not to show it. We hurried towards the exit, where the quest operator greeted us with a wide smile on his face. We pretended like everything was under control, but I knew that this experience would stay with us for a long time.
Wow, I'd rather forget about it forever, like a bad dream. Why did you record it on video? Now everyone will find out about it. How am I supposed to walk down the street calmly now?
Don't worry, you don't get recognized on the street as often as I do. By the way, do you remember the number of the last door? It was 29, so we should go to the 30th. Hey, girl, this way for us. Open this door.
Oh no, she can't hear you. Write in the chat. But you don't have to write anymore. I hope she survived. Let's just open this door ourselves.
Wow, we found a lockpick. We definitely need to try it out.
My nose is itching. That's not a good sign.
Do you see that? There are scary eyes on the wall. Maybe it's a new monster, and you're not supposed to look at them? Although, we would have died long ago. Let's just keep going.
It suddenly got really dark. The perfect moment to scare us. Did you hear that? Ah!
Pooh, that was really scary. I hope you didn't wet yourself, because ahead of us awaits one of the bosses of this map. Seek.
Very funny. You screamed just as loudly as I did. Better prepare yourself mentally. We'll need to run and crawl through obstacles during the battle with the boss.
How do you know all this, Dobie?
To be honest, I've been preparing.
So you wouldn't be scared?
As you can see, it didn't help much.
Here it comes, it's starting. My paws are already sweating. Phew, let's go.
Run, run, run.
Don't worry, Dobie, we got this. The main thing is to stay alert.
I hope we won't get crushed by a wardrobe. Just don't look back or you might trip and fall.
Did you notice that during the boss battle, we also pass through doors because the room number increases?
That's true. It would be nice to make it all the way to the end of the game like this, because this boss is easier than the boss at the 50th door.
The main thing is not to get caught in the fire. Ouch, it seems like I just singed my tail.
Hooray, we did it. Look how we left him behind. He seemed quite slow. Let's tease him, ha ha ha.
Just be careful. The door might suddenly slam shut and we'll be left alone with him.
Looks like he slammed into the door at full speed, but serves him right. It seems like there are fewer and fewer of us, which doesn't make me happy, but it also shows that you and I are doing pretty well. Maybe we really will make it to the last door.
Meanwhile, we're almost to another boss. Figure. Oh, the lights are flickering again, but we already know what to do.
As far as I know, there are two types of monsters on this map that you need to hide from in the closet. The first one is Rush, and the second one is Ambush. The difference is that Ambush can fly by several times in a row, and you can't stay in the closet for too long.
Oh no, Dobie, this guy for some reason came out of the closet too early. I feel sorry for him. He probably blinked and thought the monster had already left. Sigh. Minus one more team member. Well, at least we got his lockpicks and lighter. Let's tell the guys an interesting story about how we saved the city from the cunning plan of a mad scientist to infect all electronic devices. This was the time when we, Sheriff Labradors and Dobie, decided to take a break from our usual work and head to the gaming club in the heart of the city. We couldn't afford to relax often, but sometimes we needed a bit of entertainment too. As soon as we entered the gaming club, we were surrounded by the sound of coins, flashing lights, and excited voices. We headed towards the arcade machines, and I noticed an old machine in the corner that always caught my attention.
We forgot about our work and got completely immersed in the world of arcade games. But suddenly, one of the machines malfunctioned. The screen started flickering and occasionally showed strange images that evoked horror and fear. People began to scream and panic.
We immediately realized that something was wrong. Dobie and I decided to check what was happening with this machine. When we approached it, I noticed a strange device connected to its back panel. It seemed to be some kind of signal transmission device.
While we were dealing with this, we received a call from the sheriff's office. It turned out that electronic devices throughout the city had started displaying similar symptoms. We realized that this was not a coincidence, but the cunning plan of some mad scientist.
We rushed to take action. Our top priority was to find this scientist and stop him before he caused even more damage to our city. We used all of our skills and resources to track down his whereabouts.
Thanks to our persistence and cooperation, we managed to find his hideout in an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city. He was attempting to activate his device to cause even more chaos, but we thwarted him just in time.
We arrested him and prevented a catastrophe. This incident reminded us that even during leisure time, we must always be vigilant and ready to act when necessary. And although this experience was scary and tense, we were able to overcome it together, like true partners and friends.
Yes, it's wonderful to be a sheriff and have such a loyal and wonderful partner like you. Here we go, Sheriff Labrador. We've reached the next boss. We need to prepare ourselves mentally because it's going to be very challenging.
So, dear friends, this video is coming to an end. If you want to see the continuation of our game, please like and subscribe to the channel. Well, we're not saying goodbye. See you soon.